All right, I got this. I got this right here. Watch me get this guy right here. He's going down. He's going down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Oh my God. Son of a same old What's up, guys and gals, and welcome to another Sunny review. And today we are covering Bullet Battle Evolution on the Nintendo Switch. And this game is a third-person online multiplayer shooter. It's a direct port from a game called Bullet Battle from Android and iOS. There is no single player, and it's a full player versus player online game. There is absolutely no difference between the mobile port that's free and this game, outside of the mobile version using a cash shop and this being a buy-to-play game on the Nintendo Switch. You do earn everything in this game through leveling and getting gold at the end of matches and diamonds when you level. There is only 3 different modes. First mode being 4 versus 4 team deathmatch, with the team having the highest amount of kills at the end of the timer being your winner. Then you have a 4 versus 4 capture the flag, where 2 teams fight for a zone, and as the match goes on continuously, the zone in which you capture shrinks smaller and smaller. Then you have my least favorite, survival, which is a battle royale style mode a la Fortnite, PUBG, where the area will continue to shrink, pushing everyone in the middle. I think this mode goes to 8 max players, with the last one winning it, but I only ever saw as many as 5, so I could be wrong on that. These modes all only have 1 map in each one. There's only 3 maps in this entire game. The gameplay is your typical shooter. You can roll, you can get cover, you can do a baseball slide, melee, which is actually a huge component to this game. The weapons you unlock all have stats on them, with the starter weapon clearly being the worst and the weakest weapon in the game. But as for what I feel, this was not a fun experience for me. First, when you load up the game, and if you want to jump into a specific match, you cannot. All you can do is hit that start button and you'll start the game, and it will decide for you which mode to put you in all on its own. And there's this huge massive balance issue in this game, and I mean massive. Essentially, the game should be called Shotgun Battle Evolution, as when you get one of these, they are beyond overpowered. They one-shot hit consistently, they don't miss hardly at all due to the spread. So even if you don't directly aim good with your weapon, you will still likely kill them just from the spread. Now, I would be fine getting hit from the spread of the shotgun because that's realistic. But even if you're totally off, you'll still hit at least for half of someone's health and you'll die in 2 hits. So you don't have to be accurate at all with this weapon to 2-shot people. As for the shotgun, you can't access it until level 4 and above. Now, I know what you're thinking, level 4, that's easy. Well, it took me about 8 hours of playing to finally unlock this shotgun and getting to level 4 and getting constantly murdered by it over and over. It actually took to the point where if I ended up against a team with shotguns and we had none on our side, I immediately quit the game. But at this point, I thought to myself, why am I being paired up as a level 1 to level 3 with higher level players who have level 8 to level 10 shotguns? So then I decided to test the mobile port again. Much to my surprise, in the mobile port, the game accurately stuck you with other new players who had just a basic assault rifle. I tested that for at least 4 games straight on mobile. So I'm hoping this is something that gets fixed or gets looked at in the future, because if you're a new player going against these overpowered shotguns, you have 0 chance. They will one-shot you, or if you're lucky, you'll get 2-shotted instead. Coupled with everything that I just said, the only way to get experience in this game is kills and winning. You only get 80 to 100 experience for a win alone. But if you lose, you get nothing. The game gives you a big amount of experience for getting kills, and just because you take someone down, they don't actually die. They will go down to their knees and have a chance to get picked back up. The problem is, if someone comes in and takes your kill despite you being the one who did all the work, they will take all that experience from the kill. Now, experience is massive in this game because it's what unlocks diamonds. It also unlocks your access to new weapons, and you need the diamonds to turn into gold to buy weapons, and you get very little amount of gold for winning a match. Imagine being a new player going against every single player with shotguns who are one-shotting you or 2-shotting you. Now you struggle to get kills yourself because the basic assault rifle has some of the worst stats and damage in the game. So you need kills and wins for experience, but you're facing nothing but people with shotguns, and that basically sums up my experience. Ironically, it's actually more powerful to melee in this game if you're able to get close enough than it is to shoot someone with that basic assault rifle. Also, you're combating a very buggy game. I saw a massive amount of bugs, even dudes exploiting the map and getting places you can't reach. Now, I can't list all the bugs as there was that many, but it ranged from people floating in the air to the game not recognizing you on a team. Then you're able to like free-for-all kill everyone on the entire map, which actually happened to me a few times. And the sound effects were pretty atrocious. The main running in the game sounds like I'm running with flippers, or I have sandals and I'm running with sandals. The swimming sounds terrible. You can tell there's not a lot of good quality as far as the sound effects in this game. As for some of the things I found positive, well, I think the mobile game actually looked slightly better than the Switch port. I didn't think the game looked bad, but it did have its textures here and there that did look pretty rough. I thought the loading times were excellent when I actually did get into games. I like that the matches were nice and short, and it's a game that if you want to play for just 10 minutes, as long as you can get into the matches, then you can get a few games in. I liked how there's leaderboards, but with people using exploits, I'm kind of wondering how legit these are. Unfortunately, that is where the positives ended for me. Overall, my goal was to get the shotgun and grind all those hours to show you what I've been talking about. And the footage on the screen was my first game with the shotgun. I wanted to end my playthrough much sooner as I saw everything the game had to offer within 1 hour of playing. The game is clunky, it's unbalanced, it's extremely buggy, extremely frustrating in many facets. But for me, the game is going to get a 3 out of 10. I think it's a bit overpriced, and I would have liked to see this game at around the $2 to $4 mark, or just free like a few other mobile ports I've seen on the Switch. I think it's not 100% unredeemable. If they're able to fix the issue where it doesn't put you in a game and you're waiting a while to put you in a game and it just keeps looping, there is some value to be had here if they can fix that. Due to the quick nature of the games, it's probably one of the few multiplayers on the Switch that is quick, fast-paced. Outside of that, I do not recommend this at all for the price. But alright, guys and gals, that will be it for me on this review. If you liked this video, please do me a huge favor. Consider smashing that like button. Comment down below if you disagree with me and think this game is awesome. Or if you're not a fan, let me know. Check out my Patreon. Consider hitting that join button you see there. And thanks to my current Patreon supporters and those who have already hit that join button. But that will be it for me, guys. Thank you. You guys have a sunny day.